So just to feed off the last few comments, there is no shortage of work in the world today. Indeed, there are more people working today than ever in human history. What many people, unfortunately, in the middle of this country want is to have work which requires them not to move and have no competition from people working very hard in China and other places. What they want is for the work to be provided to them on a silver platter at their convenience where they are. If you go to Northwest Arkansas, there's plenty of work in Northwest Arkansas. There's plenty of work for welders in California. There's plenty of work in lots of places, not in Southeast Ohio. So get in your car and drive to where there is work. That used to be what Americans did. But it is this claim that you should resent the rich and you deserve and you're entitled and your need justify that we provide you with stuff. It is the entitled mentality of much of middle America, unfortunately, which is driving them to sit on their butts and to wait for the work to show up for them on their doorstep instead of doing what Americans always did, which is get up and create the work or go to where the work was. And this is, I think, what has happened in this country. Since the war on poverty, and even really since before that, we have generated, because of the welfare state, because of massive redistribution of wealth, and because of the expectation that the government will meet every need and that it is morally obligated to meet every need of the people, we have created a mentality that is today driven more by envy of success than by ambition for success, more driven by resentment than by love of work and ambition. And as a consequence, we're getting the kind of politics that we're getting, and we're getting the kind of mentality, I think, that is a real problematic, a static mentality that never existed before in America. Let me just say, what concerns me at the end of the day is individual freedom, is individual liberty, is the ability of the individual to live his life as he sees fit. Without a coercive government, a government that tells him what he can and cannot do, when he needs a license to practice, to open a nail salon, he has to pay $20,000 to open a nail salon, or to get a license from the government to shampoo hair in California. You want to help the poor, you want to help ambitious people everywhere, the solution is to get the government out of our lives and to really change our moral code. Instead of waiting around for our needs to be fulfilled by others, instead of morally expecting, demanding that our needs be fulfilled by others, we need to return to that individualism that was, I think, much made up kind of the American character, which was, to take care of oneself, to have personal responsibility over one's own life, personal responsibility in the deepest sense, to make your own life your own moral responsibility, to live your life, to flourish as an individual human being, no matter what your background is, through your own effort, your own energy, your own skill, your own ambition, to live as a human being, to live as an individual.